And then I said, well, what is it going to be? I had no clue. I'm going, okay, I know I'm going to get some business in there, but what am I going to do? And when I moved out here, I was not happy with any place that I was getting my hair done at. I was driving all the way back from Canton, Michigan to Southia to Northland Mall. And that got to be a little bit of, it's like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. So I said, okay, hair salon. What did I know about running a hair salon? I didn't know shit. Pardon my language, but I didn't. And I said, well, what do I need to know? Because I planned on having my job still and then coming in after I got done, working my other job. And obviously there was a change in plans because once my boss found out that I was opening up a new venture on my 3rd year anniversary with my company, I got fired. Instead of getting my performance review, I got fired. They thought it was a conflict of interest, even though there was no writing. I was never written up before in my life. And I said, well, obviously it was not meant to be for me to do both things. So long story short, I opened the salon up and I kept looking at the people that I hired and I kept looking. I was there all the time. I was the receptionist. You name it, I did it. And I kept looking and said, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I just love it. And that's when I said, you know what, maybe Dad was right. So I actually, in the state of Michigan, you can apprentice. And in lieu of going to beauty school, you can apprentice. The program is a little bit longer. It's a 2-year program, but I apprenticed at my own place of business. And then I did get my license after that. And I really enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. I think it's kind of amazing because you literally ran the business for 7 or 8 years before you even started your apprenticeship, and then to be trained by the people you hired to do the work. That's kind of a really, interesting family full circle kind of thing that you created there. And I guess I want to ask, is that part of what brings you to or brought you to some of the things that within the salon you do? Like you really nurture apprentices, you give workshops, you did, we'll get into what you did during COVID and stuff like that, but not yet. But anyway, can you talk about that? And what was it like when you finally got your, official, I'll call it degree or, license when you were in your own place and then you started to have your own chair, so to speak, because doesn't every stylist have their chair?
Yes. Well, nowadays you share them, but especially because most people in this industry don't work full time. They're seriously.
You bring people in different days.
Right. When I opened the salon 1 month shy of turning 40, and I received my license at 47. I say 48, but I was 47. I wasn't 48 years old then. But look at it. It's like I'm looking at myself. It's like, damn, I'm a good role model. I mean, I've totally changed careers. But yeah, when I got that license, like, hallelujah, I was proud of myself. When I was in the corporate world, I trained managers as well. So I took that, what I used to do and incorporated it with, training and apprentices. When you go to beauty school, it's a business. You go to beauty school, their major concern is to make sure that you pass state boards. Mm-hmm. You don't make those decisions about how something is going to react. Like, okay, you're sitting there talking to a client. You don't get to make that decision about what you're going to do for that client. You have an educator there that is going to tell you. They don't ask you, and they don't like it when you ask them, well, why are you doing that? That's not their function. You're paying $28,000 a year for this. Basically it's 1,500 hours. You're paying 28 grand for them to tell you this is what you're going to do on this client, because that client is a paying client. Even in beauty school, people that come in there have to pay.
Right.
And their major role is for you to step past the theory and the practical. That's bottom line. So most people that come out of beauty school are not prepared at all. They don't know anything. So it's like, wait a minute, this is a waste of money. So I said, there's a grace period. You have to be licensed a couple of years before you can actually start training someone. So I was just itching and I was just itching. I found a way around it. I had a couple of other people that trained me, and we would work together